The global music world thrives on unexpected moments, but every once in a while, a statement surfaces that shakes the internet in a way few people anticipate. It starts quietly, almost like a whisper in a room full of noise, and then suddenly that whisper becomes a roar heard across continents. This time, the moment that ignited millions of conversations came from none other than Bad Bunny, the global Latin superstar whose influence stretches far beyond language barriers. In a surprising and emotional revelation that sent fans spiraling into excitement, he openly spoke about how deeply he admires and respects Jungkook of BTS, calling him a true inspiration on the global stage. The words were simple, yet the impact was explosive. Within minutes, clips of the moment began circulating online. Fans replayed the statement again and again, dissecting every tone, every expression, every subtle detail. Social media platforms were flooded with reactions, theories, and emotional posts. The phrase Jungkook global inspiration suddenly appeared everywhere, trending across multiple countries simultaneously. It was the kind of moment that reminds everyone how powerful music culture can be when two massive worlds collide. For years, both artists have dominated their respective spaces in the music industry. Bad Bunny has revolutionized Latin music, pushing reggaeton and Latin trap into the center of global pop culture. Meanwhile, Jungkook has emerged as one of the most recognizable faces in global pop, known not only for his powerful voice and stage presence, but also for his relentless work ethic and emotional connection with fans. When someone of Bad Bunny's stature publicly acknowledges Jungkook's influence, it naturally sparks curiosity. Fans want to know why. What exactly about Jungkook left such an impression on one of the most influential musicians of the decade? The conversation quickly spread beyond fan communities. Music critics, entertainment journalists, and cultural commentators began analyzing the statement. Some described it as a symbolic bridge between two of the most powerful music movements in the world, Latin music and K-pop. Others saw it as proof that the influence of BTS and Jungkook continues to ripple through the global entertainment industry even as individual members pursue different paths and creative projects. What makes the moment even more fascinating is the context surrounding Jungkook's rise. Long before the world knew his name, he was a teenager with a dream and an intense passion for music. His journey from a young trainee in South Korea to one of the most recognized performers on the planet has become one of the most inspiring stories in modern pop culture. Fans have watched him grow year by year, performance by performance, evolving from a talented rookie into a global icon whose influence extends far beyond music charts. Bad Bunny's recognition of Jungkook taps into that narrative in a powerful way. When he spoke about Jungkook as an inspiration, he wasn't just talking about talent. He was acknowledging the dedication, the discipline, and the courage required to perform on the world stage under constant pressure. It was a moment that felt authentic, not scripted, and that authenticity is exactly what fueled the internet's explosive reaction. Within hours, fans from all corners of the world began celebrating the moment. ARMY, the dedicated fan base of BTS, flooded timelines with emotional messages expressing pride and gratitude. For them, hearing Jungkook described as an inspiration by such a massive international star felt like validation of everything they have believed for years. Jungkook has always been admired for his humility and determination, but hearing those qualities recognized by someone like Bad Bunny gave the moment an entirely new emotional weight. The excitement wasn't limited to ARMY alone. Fans of Bad Bunny also joined the conversation, many of them discovering or rediscovering Jungkook's artistry for the first time. This cross-fanbase interaction created a wave of cultural exchange, with people sharing music videos, live performances, and behind-the-scenes moments that highlight Jungkook's growth as an artist. Suddenly, the internet became a massive celebration of global music unity. Some fans even began speculating about the possibility of a future collaboration. The idea of Bad Bunny and Jungkook sharing a stage or recording a song together instantly captured the imagination of millions. While no official confirmation exists, the mere thought of such a collaboration ignited countless discussions. Music analysts started imagining how their styles might blend. Would it be a reggaeton-influenced pop track, a multilingual anthem, or perhaps a completely new sound that pushes genre boundaries even further? What makes this speculation so exciting is that both artists have a history of surprising their audiences. Bad Bunny is known for experimenting with genres and breaking industry rules, while Jungkook has demonstrated remarkable versatility in his solo work, exploring pop, R&B, and emotional ballads with equal confidence. Their artistic curiosity could easily produce something unforgettable if they ever decided to work together. Beyond the possibility of collaboration, the moment also highlights a larger shift in the global music landscape. For decades, the industry was heavily dominated by Western markets, particularly English-language pop. But artists like Bad Bunny and Jungkook have helped reshape that narrative. Bad Bunny proved that Spanish-language music can dominate global charts without compromising authenticity. Jungkook, along with BTS, demonstrated that Korean artists can build massive international audiences while staying true to their cultural identity. This shift represents a powerful transformation in how music travels across borders. Fans today are more open than ever to exploring sounds from different cultures. Streaming platforms have made it easier for artists to reach listeners worldwide, and social media has created direct connections between performers and their audiences. In this new environment, influence flows in every direction. An artist in Puerto Rico can be inspired by a singer from South Korea, and fans from Europe, Asia, and the Americas can celebrate that connection together. The internet's reaction to Bad Bunny's statement reflects this new reality perfectly. Instead of dividing fans into separate communities, the moment brought them together in a shared celebration of artistry. People posted clips of Jungkook's most iconic performances, from powerful concert stages to emotional acoustic sessions. Others shared interviews where Jungkook spoke about his dedication to improving himself as a musician. Each post added another layer to the story, reinforcing the idea that inspiration in the music world often travels farther than anyone expects. For Jungkook himself, the recognition likely carries deep meaning. Throughout his career, he has repeatedly expressed admiration for artists across many genres and cultures. He has covered songs in multiple languages, experimented with different vocal styles, and continuously pushed himself to evolve as a performer. Hearing that his own journey has inspired someone like Bad Bunny is a powerful reminder that influence is rarely one-sided. Artists inspire each other in ways that fans sometimes never see. The story also highlights the emotional connection that music creates between people who may never meet. Millions of listeners around the world have been moved by Jungkook's voice and performances. In the same way, millions have danced, celebrated, and found comfort in Bad Bunny's music. When one artist publicly acknowledges the other, it feels like a symbolic handshake between two massive communities of fans. As the days pass, the excitement surrounding the moment continues to grow. New edits, fan art, and tribute videos appear every hour. Some fans imagine what a joint stage performance would look like, creating elaborate visual concepts that blend Latin and Korean aesthetics. Others write heartfelt messages thanking both artists for showing how music can transcend language and geography. In a world often filled with competition and rivalry, moments like this feel refreshingly positive. Instead of focusing on chart battles or streaming numbers, fans are celebrating admiration and respect between artists. Bad Bunny's words didn't just praise Jungkook. They reminded the world that inspiration can come from anywhere, and acknowledging it openly can create waves of joy across the entire industry. Many observers believe this moment will be remembered as more than just a viral clip. It represents a cultural milestone, a sign that the walls between different music scenes are continuing to crumble. The future of global music may be shaped by exactly this kind of interaction, artists discovering each other, respecting each other, and pushing creative boundaries together.